What's up, YouTube? Good morning. How you guys doing? This is that guy Rel, the host of the 313 Live Show, Detroit's rawest podcast show. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and always showing much love and respect. And the ones that follow me on Facebook as well, I appreciate you guys. Like I said, the movement is growing. Everything is good. What up, Cat Eyes Philly? I saw some of the stuff you sent me, Cat Eyes Philly. I'm gonna touch back down with you on that a little bit later on. Hey, good morning, Stacy. How you doing, sweetheart? How's life treating you? Let's talk, people. I've always told you guys to always, and when I say always, I mean always, ask the right questions. Pay attention to shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay attention to certain shit. Ask the right questions, right? Okay, I used to work here in Detroit at the WCME office. That's the Wayne County Medical Examiner's office. I worked in the Wayne County Medical Examiner's office for approximately 3 years. I was a transporter. I picked up dead bodies. I removed dead bodies. I know how things go with dead bodies, from them taking their last breath on down to you moving them around, and they'll fuck around and take their last bowel movement or their last piss. Yes, this is true. And where am I going with all this is, let's go with it. Let's just go straight to the shit. Let's cut the chase and go in. Okay. Someone challenged me to review the Tupac photo, the autopsy photo. Okay, let me say this. After reviewing this photo over and over and over and over and over again, right? Over and over again, I came to the conclusion that the photo was a fake photo. It was bullshit. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why from a medical field, from being in the field. Okay, Tupac was in an induced coma for 7 days, right? Now we're not gonna forget. We're not looking at the tattoos. We're not looking at the Y-shaped incisions and all that, because that was real. That was real. It was real. Okay, that cutting of the body was real. Okay, but the small things that we don't look at, that we don't pay attention, that hits you right there in your face, that'll bust you in your eye and make you see that, damn, it was right here all the time. Now, when you are in a induced coma, Tupac was in an induced coma for 7 days, your hair still grows. Your facial hair still grows. Everybody knows that within 7 days of getting your hair cut, you're gonna have to get a trim up, because there's gonna be stubble. There's gonna be stubble on your hair if you got a bald head, you got fade. You guys know what I'm talking about, who gets your fucking hair cut. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You gotta get this shit done. I'm going to get mine cut today. Okay. If you look at that picture, Tupac's head was clean shaved. There was no stubble on that head. There should have been some stubble after 7 days, since it was 7 days. When you look on Tupac's face, clean cut. It was clean cut. There was no stubble on his face, of no hair trying to grow back. Now, the only thing that I can say and come to conclusion to say why it was clean, why it was still clean shaved and everything was, did the family bring in a barber to cut his hair? Cut his head clean shaved and to trim his beard up for one last appearance for everybody to see? I highly doubt that, because his body becomes evidence, and it was a crime scene at that point. You know what I'm saying? Your body will call me when I'm going live. Okay. A bullet was still in Tupac, and they needed that bullet that was still in his chest, which was a .40 caliber bullet. So his body instantly became a crime scene, and they removed that bullet out of his chest during his autopsy, right? So no one cut Tupac's hair and nobody gave him a shave. Now, you really think about that. Yes, for real, Chantella, this is serious. Now, black people, you pay attention to this, okay? And black women, go get your man a haircut and a shave. If he get a bald head, get him a bald head. Go shave him bald, right? Shave his hair bald and shave his face clean, right? And notice within 3 to 4 days, you're going to start noticing stubble is coming back to his face. Hair stubble isn't going to be on his hair. When I go to the barbershop, I have to go to the barbershop twice a week. When I'm on my A game, I go to the barbershop the first time to get a full cut. I go back 3 days later to get a trim up again on my beard and get a line up on my head again. You know what I'm saying? So Tupac's, if you go back and you pull up that autopsy picture that what's her name, Kathy Scott, brought up, you'll see that that's not real, because Tupac was clean shaved, his head was clean shaved, and his face was clean shaved. No stubble nowhere. It seemed like that man just came from the barbershop getting his fucking head shaved and getting his hair cut. I mean, his facial trimmed up. Now, I'm not saying Tupac is still alive, but I'm saying that photo was a fake. You know, I'm like you guys. I want him to still be alive. You look at all the coincidences. Changed his name to Machiavelli. Machiavelli, everybody knows, a guy that faked his own death and came back and killed all his enemies. Tupac was shot, September the 7th. Died 7 days later. And then the album come out to 7 Day Theory. All of this is, 777. You know what I'm saying? What's really going on? But this is just coincidence. Coincidence happen, people. But the small thing that you have to look at, the head was shaved clean. The fucking and I was looking in the wrong places. Sometimes people's shit just be sitting right there in your face. And that was been sitting in our face for all these years. People, you gotta ask the right questions. Now, Kathy Scott, can your opportunist ass come on to the 313 Live show and prove to us that was a real fucking photo? I need to see the real actual fucking photo from the medical examiner's office, because I worked there. And I know exactly what a body looks like on a fucking table. I know. Yes, that was a Y-shaped incision on the body. But at the same fucking time, like I said, Tupac was in a coma for 7 days. The body looked kind of thin. You know what I'm saying? It did look kind of thin. 7 days. He wouldn't lose that much weight. But once again, people, just look. There's no stubble on his head, and there's no stubble on his face. Ask the right questions, people. I'm out.